Thank you so much for joining me again on this platform, and I'm so happy that you can take your time and even watch my videos and make your comment and call me and tell me that is a good job. I'm so happy. The main purpose why I began this platform, Coach Aholi, because number one, I am very passionate about our communities. When I walk around the country, I see a very beautiful country. When I go around schools and universities speaking to young people, I see a lot of energy. I see people who have hope despite the challenges they are facing. And that's what this platform is, to help us have a place where we can discuss and analyze these issues and come up with a common goal, which is helping ourselves become better people, helping our communities become better, and making sure that our country is growing very strong. Today, the 20th of January 2017, something historic is happening across the globe. President Donald Trump is coming into office. That is amazing. I remember President Obama saying that is something that is so fundamental to their democracy, which is a peaceful transition from one administration to the next. And when I come back home, I'm seeing the same thing. This year, we are going into a general election, and it is part of our democracy. Everybody has to play the democratic role, number one, by voting, and you can never be a voter unless you register as one. So after watching this video, go out and register to vote. Another reason why I'm so passionate and free to speak to you through this platform is what I've been seeing of late on social media. All of us have access one way or another to social media. You are either on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, you're watching YouTube videos, you are able to access information at a faster rate than our previous generations. But something is very sad and very serious, and I don't know, I have no word to express it. Some of us are using this moment to begin to spew hatred, hateful messages towards our fellow brothers and sisters just because they hold a different opinion from what you hold dear. And that is very serious. I've read some of them, and they are so bad. They are so hateful. And I want to urge you, stop. This election must be about ideas. It must be about issues. There are so many issues facing this country today. Number one on the list, it is the 47th day of our doctors' strike. Our doctors are on strike because the government has refused to implement the collective bargaining agreement they signed in 2013. And I've had the privilege of looking at that collective bargaining agreement. It talks about some of the issues that are so pertinent. It talks about better hospitals in our country, training of more doctors, paying our doctors well, ensuring that our doctors don't work for long hours. Those are issues we need to discuss. This issue about environment. Right now we are experiencing water shortage in Nairobi and other parts of the country. We need to talk about that. We need to talk about corruption. Our MCAs, our MPs have access to public funds. How have they used their money? As they seek re-election, interrogate these people. People right now are changing parties left, right, and center. The one who was in opposition is right now working with the reigning administration. The one who was in the reigning administration right now becoming an opposition leader. They are changing so that they can amplify their opportunities to go in that office to enjoy those privileges. We cannot be in a country whereby our hard-working citizens as doctors, teachers are paid so little, yet the people who are supposed to work so hard, they are paid somewhere, are not doing anything. We cannot pay an MCA over 500,000 shillings and pay a teacher 40,000 shillings and expect that teacher to produce results to educate our children better. We must be daydreaming. Look at the American political experience last year. America faced so many challenges and is facing them right now. And every candidate put in place a proposal that they think if we implement this, we're going to solve our challenges. And that's why they went to the polls and the winner was declared. Even as today, let us ask our leaders, what is the plan and the proposal you're putting on the table that is going to help us solve unemployment, help us solve our health sector crisis, help us solve our environmental crisis? What about better governance? What about corruption issues? Ask your aspirant, are you willing to take a pay cut in the next parliament? Are you willing to sacrifice this for the good of the republic? Let us stop attacking each other. Let us stop spewing hateful messages against communities that have a right to exist in this country. Let us go to your neighbor and tell your neighbor that in this nation, tuko pamoja in one country. Not tuko pamoja because we're in the same political party. Ama tuko pamoja because we're in the other political party spewing political hatred and hateful messages to the other political party. We need to come back to, especially young people. We go to the same universities, we sit together, we do projects together. There is no day tribe ever becomes an issue. It becomes an issue when we are almost entering election. And our politicians use that so that they can gain. When they are elected, their salaries are the same. They go the same. In fact, they go to private hospitals. They never go to public hospitals. Their children go to private schools, international schools. Ask yourself, what are we gaining out of this process? And you have one role to play. You must elect that person who fits the bill. Chapter 6 of our Constitution must come alive. You must interrogate that leader. You must look at his personal life and public life. You must look at what he's been able to do and what plan he has in place for our country, for our county, for our ward. We must interrogate this issue. Issues of spewing hateful messages on social media must stop. And in fact, I am going to block any person who is a friend of mine on social media who is spewing hateful messages. We must block them. We don't want any more bloodshed because of election. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I love this country so much. And I want to see this country become better. Let us engage. Let us talk. Let us speak to our neighbors. Let us encourage everybody to go out and get a voter's card and let us vote in good leaders that can transform our country for the better. Thank you so much. God bless.